Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss about how to design vehicle to vehicle antenna simulations using HFSS. Coming here, vehicle to vehicle using 5.9 gigahertz band for vehicle to vehicle communication. Today we will discuss two part. One part is designing this antenna. Second one is installing top of a vehicle and see how the radiation pattern of that antenna going to come. And in the second part, you will see if this antenna is going to simulate over a scenario. So you can see a big city where three vehicles are placed, and during this movement of vehicle, how the communication going to happen. So these two parts will discuss today. So coming into analysis, so this is a microstrip patch antenna designed for 5.9 gigahertz. So over here you can see the S parameter of this antenna. It is working at 5.9 gigahertz, and this is a radiation gain of the antenna. And you can see the antenna has only half hemisphere. Why? Because I used infinite ground plane at the radiation box. So how to create the infinite ground plane at the radiation box, I'll show you here. So I'm going to the same project, I just go take a copy. So here what you need to do is right click and go to create open region. At 5.9 gigahertz you can say I want the infinite ground at minus z direction. If I want in some other direction, you have option to add any options here. Click over here, it will create a infinite ground on a patch, and it will be displaying here. So here you can see perfect T with the infinite ground is enabled. Okay, that's all simulation. Now what we need to do is uh, we need to place this antenna on top of a uh, car body. So I think I have already kept this car antennas. So what I will do is I'll just remove this thing. So I imported this model as an STL file, and then assigned the material property as a PEC for the tires and the perfectly for the metal, and glass body as a layered impedance boundary. So all these can be easily assigned in HFSS, and this is, please note, this is SBR plus simulation. So antenna placement we will do it with the SBR plus simulation. So what we will do is my idea is to keep antenna over here and see how the installed antenna pattern will look like. Okay, for that, first of all, what we did is we imported this car body as a 3D component model, and we are going to place this uh, one what you can say one coordinate system on top of over here. So it will automatically snap every point, so you can see it automatically came. Okay, but usually the SBR won't allow you to touch your antenna over this body. So what we need to do is we need to just increase 2 mm gap, uh, 2 mm gap height in the Z directions. Now you will see that okay, this is placed. Next, what you need to do is the already simulated antenna. We need to place it over here. I'm using 2021 R1 version of HFSS. So what you need to do is right click and create antenna, link to source design. So make sure you need to, first of all, you need to make sure okay, your antenna is in the same project. It can be in different project also. So right click over here, go here, link to source design, and select this antenna. So I'll say this is V2V antenna. Here you can simulate with a near field or far field. So far field will be quicker simulation, but near field will be little bit more time it may take, but the result will be more accurate compared to far field. So select the near field, and you need to go here, setup link, and use. So you need to tell where this HFS designs located. the antenna project. So this is currently located in the same project, so I can say use this project. If it is in some other location, you can always click this point and select where is the antenna located. Okay, so since it is in same project, I can select use this one, and this is in the rectangular probe. You can choose either last adaptive or S parameter sweep. So if you are using S parameter sweep, it should be either discrete or interpolating with far field enabled one. Okay, so since I'm going to look only for a single frequency of 5.9, I can choose last adaptive. Then I can enable the model visualization. Model visualization, nothing but if I map in here, the geometry of the antenna can be visualized, except radiation box. I am copying everything. Model blockage is nothing but it it give you the effect of ground plane reflection from the car body. So you can enable that, click OK, setup link is completed. Then there is an option called current source option. You need to enable here. Then there is an option to specify current conformance. This is very important for especially when you are placing the antenna on a curved surface. Okay, so you need to enable that. I will show you what will happen because of the enabling here. You can also enable thin source. It will preserve up to 95% of energy from the source design. If you want more precise, little bit precise one, you can go up to 99 or uncheck this one. It's 100% will use, but it won't change the result much, but there will be a lot of simulation time difference. So I for this simulation I'm keeping 95. It's pretty good accuracy, and click OK, next, finish. Now what you will see is the antenna will automatically located at this point. Okay, and it came as a box over here. No, you can see the antenna also. So this is the reason why we enable the block model blockage. And here you can see a small gap between your the ground plane and the antenna structure. That can be avoided. What HFSS solver will do is if you enable this particular option, it's called current conformance, it will make sure this current at the bottom of this ground plane will touch on the ground of the or of the metal part of the CAD, and to make sure the proper uh, conformal current around it. And next, what you need to do is you just have to go here, setup one, and you say, I want to simulate either for a band of frequency or just single frequency. I want to see the far field or near field, so I need to enable the compute field. Go back here. These two are the one which actually control the accuracy of the simulation. So by default values are pretty good. Now, unlike other HFS simulation, SPR Plus requires to enable either far field or near field simulation before running the before near field settings before running the simulation. So I would like to see the radiated far field. So what I need to do is go here, create far field. I can say minus 180 to 180 every 1 degree or 2 degree resolution. Similarly, if I want full theta pat cut plane, so I better to put minus 180 plus 180 every 2 degree. This has to be set before the simulation. And since this is a curved geometry, over here you can see the vehicle, the top is curved, right? So the micro signal can bend towards that curved region. So if you want to enable that feature, you can enable the creeping wave feature in this HFSS. So that will make sure the curvature effect. And just click OK and run it. So I already simulated this case in one of my another machine. So I'll show you that same model here. Okay. So this color was little different. So earlier it was red, and there was a lot of mesh. So the meshing can be enabled or disabled through this option. So over here, this was the same car, and you can see the same wire mesh. So if I disable this rendering, it will become very smooth one. Okay. And over here, okay, I think I need to control Z. There was a result file. So yeah, so you can see the result. I accidentally deleted a couple of things. So this project was completed on my particular machine, and for visualization purpose, what happened, it initially it was on red color, then the clarity of the plot was not that great. What I did is I just changed this, I just selected this particular CAD and changed the color to, I can change to any other color. So that will show you how the radiation pattern look like. So you have seen the initial pattern was only half circle, but now you can see because of this placement of the antenna, your pattern is changed, and you can also see how the radiation pattern coming up. And here the simulation time, if you would like to see how much time it took for simulation, it took about 11 minutes, I believe. So under this one, you will see it took 11 minutes 50 seconds to simulate in my machine. So this is how the first installed antenna performance is calculating. And in the second part, we will see uh, how to model the bigger scenario like city models. So enabling and disabling on the far field setup can be controlled here. Okay, and you can even control the resolution or the transparency of the plot by going into radiation field and say I don't want to put any transparency, so it will give you a little bit more clear idea how it is going to radiate. So this is a radiation pattern of your antenna.